everyone, I'm Allie Smith.
I'm Spencer Anderson.
And welcome to Tour2Go. Today we'll be taking you to the TriCities, located in the southeastern part of Washington State.
The TriCities is made up of Pasco, Kennewick, and Richland, three adjacent cities with their own individual histories. So come along with us as we explore the Tri. First, let's get you acquainted with each town.
Eastern Washington's rich landscape and history make for great stories, Spencer. In fact, at one Richland museum, The Reach, the natural, scientific, and cultural history of the Tri-Cities is celebrated in style. Through engaging exhibits, educational programs, special events, and guided tours, you can explore Eastern Washington like never before. This exhibit spans over 14,000 square feet.
Wow, that's a lot of square feet. You'll have to visit it yourself to get the real experience, but we'll try and give you the gist. Pasco was founded as a railway and transportation hub. The Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway Depot occupies the majority of the city's eastern side. While it used to be dependent on the Columbia River, now Pasco moves goods through all modes of transportation, including surface, air, water, and railways. Pasco's success as a transportation hub led to the development of the other two Tri-Cities towns.
During World War II, Pasco was home to the Pasco Engineer Depot, which housed military supplies for troops stationed in Alaska and Hawaii. After the war ended, the depot stayed active for a brief time, closing in 1947. When the Korean War began, the depot was reopened and didn't close until 1955. Now opened by the Port of Pasco, the depot is an industrial park.
South of Pasco is Kennewick, the second oldest city in the Tri-Cities. Before its development in the 1800s, Kennewick was nothing more than grasslands. In an effort to turn the arid grassland into farming opportunities, the Kennewick Highland Irrigation Project was started. The project was completed in 1957 and supplies water to approximately 20,000 acres of farmland.
Our third city is Richland. Prior to the 1940s, Richland had a small population of about 200 people. After World War II, the government selected Richland to be one of the many development sites for the Manhattan Project. Richland was nicknamed the Atomic City, and thousands of workers and scientists migrated to this orchestrated neighborhood. Despite its premeditated origins, Richland became a growing center for technology development and industry.
The Tri-Cities' success in agriculture makes it an ideal location for the booming viticulture industry. The Columbia Valley American Viticultural Area surrounds the city and hosts 160-plus wineries within an hour drive.
Enough history for me, Spencer. Let's go find somewhere to eat. I hear there's great choices in the Tri.
There sure are. Let's start just north of Pasco. The Country Mercantile has something for everyone, such as great gourmet sauces, marinades, seasonings, dressings, salsas, homemade candy, and a great little inexpensive restaurant. Fresh produce, handmade chocolates, and a large deli are other bonus attractions. Plus, they have tons of samples to try before you buy. This place sits within a large agricultural and wine region just off the main highway, so it's a great place to stop on your way in or out of Pasco.
Once in Pasco, visiting Vieira's Bakery is a must. With two locations in both parts of the city, there is no excuse to miss the opportunity to go inside this delicious panaderia. Just grab a pair of tongs and start loading up your tray with baked pastries and other goodies. The bread is really good, and whether you like donuts or pan dulce, you will leave satisfied at its taste and price.
If you're still hungry after the bakery, head on over to the Spudnut Shop. It's been in Richland for almost 70 years, and it's an icon to the city. The cinnamon rolls are to die for, and the potato flour makes all the products slightly chewy, but in a very good way. Don't be surprised if you drive up and see a long line of people streaming out the door. There's a yummy reason why waiting for you inside.
Why don't you take a look at Monteroso's just down the road? One of the most unique restaurant atmospheres in the Tri-Cities, the Italian restaurant is actually inside a train car, which puts a great twist on the whole experience of dining. In fact, the 1940s era train car actually came from Pullman. Not only does the ambiance provide a nice relaxing setting, but the food is great too. You can choose from a variety of different pastas, and their 5-cheese raviolis defy description.
Frost Me Sweet in downtown Richland offers an array of scrumptious delights. Their cakes range from funny to absurd. There's a variety of sculptures that could be created to adorn the cake of your choice, from the most fascinating of fascinators to the spookiest castles or the most elaborate of wedding cakes. Frost Me Sweet really do put the fun in funfetti. If it's a simple cake that you want, then they can make that too, but it will always have that Frost Me Sweet flair to make it extra special. Anyone recognize this logo?
Once you've eaten to your stomach's content, be sure to take a look around at the gorgeous scenery here in the Tri-Cities. Let's start by taking you along the beautiful Columbia River.
In Richland, Howard Amon Park is located right next to the river. With over 45 acres of parkland, it features a trail system that takes you right along the Columbia. Along with the boat docks, there are also tennis courts, as well as a wading pool and playgrounds to engage children. Find yourself a picnic table to eat a meal at and feel the pleasant breeze during the warm summertime.
Further down the river is Bateman Island. This 160-acre islet at the mouth of the Yakima River, where it flows into the Columbia, is an urban wildlife area. Birds reside here year-round, but their numbers peak during spring and fall migrations. Historically, the island was an ancestral fishing and hunting ground. Near the trailhead, the Lewis and Clark Overlook has interpretive panels on the core of Discovery and the Tapteel River. The island marks the farthest upstream point on the Columbia reached by explorers in 1805.
So let's keep going down the river and head over to Columbia Park. These grounds extend 4.5 miles along the river. Facilities include an aquatic playground, playing fields, a miniature railway, and a fishing pond. The park also offers good bird watching, and don't forget to bring bread to feed the ducks. From here, you'll see the amazing view of the two bridges connecting Kennewick to Pasco. First, the Pioneer Memorial Bridge. Called the Blue Bridge by locals, the link between the two cities was built in 1954, and it spans over the Columbia River as US Route 395 continues south. Keep going east, and you'll run into the Ed Hendler Bridge, also known as the Cable Bridge.
After that, be sure to visit Sacagawea State Park. It's located right where the Snake River flows into the Columbia. The area is spread out with a big sky and excellent views of the two rivers as they flow together. Also, the Sacagawea Interpretive Center is open daily during spring, summer, and autumn months. The center features interactive displays that tell the story of the Lewis and Clark expedition through the experiences of Sacagawea, a young Shoshone woman who accompanied them. The new exhibits relate what is known about her before, during, and after the expedition. A river beach and children's playground equipment are additional park features.
While the scenery and history of the river is pretty interesting, let's move on to another topic. If you enjoy music, we have just the thing for you. Steel drums. Brombertaw is the senior steel drum band of the Tri-City Steel Band Associations. The name Brombertaw is derived from two Trinidadian slang words meaning an unexpected party. Audiences find this a fitting name as they enjoy the challenging and varied repertoire of Caribbean, soca, jazz, popular, and even classical music. Spontaneous dancing is not uncommon. The band performs on the average about 2 times per month in the community and throughout the Northwest, so chances are you'll find a gig when you visit. Brombertaw has also performed in Hawaii, Disneyland, and at Caribbean music festivals in Oregon and British Columbia on their remarkably versatile instruments.
The Tri-Cities is also known for its fantastic community theater that helps foster the arts in the area. So if you're into musical theater as well, check out the Mid-Columbian Musical Theater or the Richland Players and go see a play.
If sitting isn't your thing, then head over to the Badger Mountain Centennial Preserve, located on the edge of Richland. Badger Mountain provides a spectacular view of the Tri-Cities, as well as the Columbia and Yakima rivers. The preserve provides a small piece of nature in a rapidly growing area. Trails are open for hiking, but no motorized vehicles are allowed.
Feeling adventurous? You should join the Badger Mountain Challenge. This annual event offers 15K, 50K, and 50 and 100 mile races. This is a great opportunity to be involved in a race that has a small town feel, but has all the support of a big race.
Well, with triple the cities, you're guaranteed triple the fun in the Tri-Cities, wouldn't you say so?
Absolutely. It's been a fun trip for Tour2Go, and our best one yet. Stay tuned for our next episode coming up soon. I'm Allie Smith.
I'm Spencer Anderson, and we'll see you next time on Tour2Go.